Primo, how are things going ahead of the season opener on Monday for you guys?
Great, great. As you guys know, we got a new group. Everybody's meshing the right way. You know, you have hiccups, during the season when you have 12 new guys. I think all of our hiccups have been positive, doing some rebranding as far as like everybody getting to the new system. So I think it's going great.
What do you see your role as on this team? I know the season hasn't even started yet. That may be hard to answer, but what do you hope to contribute?
Just a leader on the floor. Coach on the floor. Coach trusts me a lot to make decisions in the pick and roll and be able to get guys involved as well as do what I do best, which is putting the ball in the basket. So just being a leader is the biggest role I've took on as far as this summer till now.
What are the biggest things that stand out about this team? What areas are you guys going to excel?
Just the competitive nature. I think we competed a lot versus each other at a high level from this summer till now. So just getting out and competing versus somebody that's got a different jersey on is going to be very exciting to see on Monday.
What goes into the process of getting a new group to gel and come together when you have so many different faces coming in together?
Just learning each other off the court and on the court. I think off the court has been our biggest advantage, I would say, because we're around each other so much that you tend to mesh more when you get on the court, just learning everybody's tendencies and stuff like that.
How do you describe this offense and what it's like to play in it?
Pace. That's what we've been preaching all summer and all off season, is just playing with pace. We're definitely going to shoot a lot of threes, and we're going to defend at a high level. So I think defending is our offense is going to. Our offense is going to be there because of our defense and how we guard. We can get stops and get out of transition. It's going to be hard to deal with.
What is the difference for you being on a team like this that wants to take a lot of threes compared to other stops in your career where it seemed like those teams didn't shoot as much from outside?
It's great. I think it opens up the floor a lot. I think we have high-level shooters that will be able to get me, Smurf, and Ray, and guys that like to get downhill. I think it'll open up the floor a lot because I don't think there's anybody on the team that's not capable. So a team scouting just has to respect all 5 guys that are on the floor.
Do you see yourself having the ball in your hands a lot, or do you want to play off the ball quite a bit?
I think me and Smurf are going to play together, so it's going to be a little different for me, but I think it's going to be able to, excel my game and shoot the 3-ball a lot. I think I've been shooting it the best I've been in my career, so just allowing Smurf, if Smurf gets the outlet and I'm able to run the floor and catch and shoot and drive closeouts is going to be great for my game as well as the team.
Yeah, you've had a lot of high-scoring games in your career, but what has to happen for you to become a more efficient, higher percentage scorer? What are you working on in that sense?
Just shooting a 3-ball. I think the 3-ball is going to open up my game a lot. I think people, they're heavy in the gaps because they're afraid of my quickness and, being able to beat guys off the dribble. But if you guys have to, guard me above the 3-point line and guard me near half court, I think it opens up driving lanes and for my peers and myself as well.
What's Coach Punch like in practice?
Gritty, aggressive, energetic. Always has a smile on his face. He's very in tune into the practice more than any head coach I've been a part of. I've had some legendary coaches in my career, but all been at the end of their career. So just to have a young coach that's very just in tune and energetic, happy to be there all the time. It's great to be a part of it.
Primo, how exciting has it been for you to see your friend Damari Monsanto? When he came in here, he was still trying to get himself into condition a little bit. Now he's really kind of starting to turn the corner. How exciting is it to see that?
It's great, just knowing the injuries that he's been a part of and to see his mental as well as his physical state, excel just in this 5-6 months that we've been here. It's been great to, be a part of his journey and, see him, like I said, excel mentally and physically. It's great to be a part of. He's shooting the ball so well. As we knew he would have, but he's also buying into the defensive end, which is going to be gonna be great to see him, you know, translate to pros.
Now, that's something that y'all have both been through in your career. I know you had a really tough injury when you were in high school. Have y'all talked about getting through
Nah,
those
for
things?
sure. Just the mental part is, you know, I think we have, you know, the best trainers in the country here to, you know, get him back to where he wants to be. But we talk about the mental part because it takes a toll on you just missing a season in totality. So just getting him back to that mental state and being competitive again is what the most we've talked about.
Primo, what do you see as the defensive identity of this team?
Like I said, just gritty. I think we go off how Clonch is. Like he's so gritty and hungry. So we just take that energy and we display it on that side of the ball. We're gonna pressure you. We have guards that pressure full court, 94 feet. That's me, Smurf, and Scoop. So, and then our front court is just as gritty as ours. I think we're gonna do a lot of 1 through 5 switching because everybody can guard. So it's gonna be fun to watch. You know, it's gonna be fun to watch and just see how the energy translates to the offensive end.
Do you see yourself as a potential standout on the defensive end, or how do you approach that part of the game?
Yes, me and coach and the coaches have talked a lot about me being on all defensive team. I think my on ball has been great, but my off ball has, you know, took a step. Just, you know, not relaxing when I'm not guarding the ball has been something that I got better in since I've been here.
What was it that brought you to UTSA?
Definitely Clonch's experience and his winning culture that he's had not only at Alabama but as a head coach at Nichols. So him just having the experience of being in the Final Four and you know, being having a winning culture at somewhere he a head coach at, and then just the community here. If he was in any other culture or any other place, I don't think it would stand out as much. You know, San Antonio has a great community and is behind their sport. So I think him adding to this culture is going to be great, and that's what it gravitated me towards.
Was there something that was missing at Florida State that made you want to look for a fresh opportunity, or why did you choose to enter the portal?
Just like I said, Clonch. You know, that young coach is big for a culture because he brings a lot of energy to us and to the practice and just to our group. So I think being a part of a young coach, I think I've had older coaches and who have been close to retiring. You know, so just him being hungry and young and just energetic is something I was looking for in the portal.
You were part of teams at Georgetown and Duquesne that didn't have very strong records. What did you learn from going through those experiences early in your career?
Just staying healthy. I think that was more so our downfall. We lost a lot of key players in both of those years to injuries. So just staying healthy and camaraderie off the court is a big thing for that. And I think that's what I brought to this team and tried to, you know, preach is that our off the court bond is going to help our on the court bond very much.
Yeah, now being a senior, what's your perspective on team success and the value of that versus individual success?
Definitely 100%. I think if you go anywhere and you win, your personal success is going to take off more so than not. So when you focus on, you know, the intangibles of winning and the winning culture, I think your talent takes over just as much.
Is this your last year of college ball?
I have another year of eligibility because of the 2-time transfer last year.
Okay.
So you know, the conversations have been, you know, going and seeing how my year goes this year and see if I come back.
Mm-hmm. You could go and draft though.
Yes, sir.
If presented.
Yes, sir.
How do you look at that right now?
I'm just taking it one day at a time, you know, one game at a time. I'm just trying to focus on, you know, this year. So I think we have a great group of guys that can do something special, and if I'm, you know, lucky enough to go to the tournament and we are lucky enough to do that, I think it'll take care of itself as far as the draft process.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.